Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Texas. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Corey Kluber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now here is Max Clark. Not even close there. And we're underway. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Stays alive. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. In the air, out towards right center. Junior under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. And starting in this one, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ball one low. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground.
No.
Toss to Muncy. 2 up, 2 down. Now a chance for Mark McGuire. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch.
The swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Max Muncy. Kluber back to work. On the ground, right side. Loves it on the dive, and they get the out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And now 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second, one away. So digging in, Carson Williams. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out towards left center. O'Neill gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Max Clark digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Hit in the air, center field. Junior. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx, and now here is Harper. There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Clark. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. On the ground, right side, on to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Max Muncy. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Sammy Sosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Next to hit, Dalton rushing. And there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Carson Williams. He's 0 for 1. Right side. Cruz under this one. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Back in New York. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. On a bounce right side. Muncy. The tag and he's out. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. O'Neill, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. So now the DH spot, Mark McGwire went down on strikes his first time through. Hard on the ground at first. And he's out on the tag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Kluber back to work. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Meyer aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, left field. O'Neill brings it in. And there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late. Opposite field now.
0-2 now. Got him. Now 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. Outside low, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-1.
To the right side, Bazzana. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And he's already singled in this game. That's to third. Meyer. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Sosa. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
There's one away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the ground, right side. Over to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Come on.
That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make it.
This one's into the
Here
outfield.
we go.
Could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rushing, gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler.
That sucked.
Will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's way high. 1-0. That one missed. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. He's got it. That will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Dalton Rushing. And that one is popped in the shallow center, and that will fall. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Meyer, the next to hit, takes outside. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. See you later. And they take the lead. It's 3-0. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And he grounds one to the right side. Bazzana finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So up next, Max Clark.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Now, Mark McGwire. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Travis Bazzana. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And out of here. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that skips into dirt.
Come on.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fastball is outside. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like he might get that tying run on base.
Dang it.
Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And we're
Oh my gosh.
Pitching change here, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. On the ground to the left, Henderson. On the run, throw to first.
Out.
Nicely done for the out. And now it's Max Muncy. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Sosa up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Now a
Oh my God.
One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Muncy comes in to score. They lead.
Oh, I suck.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Tosses to first. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. And that's
1-0.
down and away. That one misses. 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler O'Neill. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cody Bellinger.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1. Outside, that's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And the pitch. And Belly goes down on strike. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. And it's fouled away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Smoked on the ground a second. And a quick out, number 1. Travis Bazzana. 0 for 3 in this one. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Clark, the next to hit. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And the inning is over. So bottom of the 9th, and now Mark McGwire. Williams back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bazzana swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. So now a pinch hitter, Adrian Beltre. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Trey Turner. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mark McGuire will hit next. Right side, Moore. Fires over to first. But it's 1-0 as the run scores. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Bazzana.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And there's a ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That's in there, and the count's full. Chases in the dirt, slider there. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swing and a pop-up. Betts sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Buehler deals. That one 95 to finish him off. And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. This to third. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in the Bronx, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. In the air, right field. And there's one down. At the plate, Dylan Cruz. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Next pitch is downstairs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Throws to first in time. Here is Bryce Harper. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
That's ball two.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is in there, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is the inning. So back for more from the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. That's 1 out. The bottom of the second. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. In the dirt. Ball 1. Well struck right field. That one back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Freddie Freeman digs in now. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Robin Yount. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man,
No ball,
that was
2
pretty
strikes.
gross right there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Back in the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. High leg throw to second. Save. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets it to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And now the DH, Mark McGuire. That one to first. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bazana at the plate now. That's ball 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just off the inside edge. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Christian Moore, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Runner takes off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's Bryce. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double to start the game. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner takes off for third. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 1-1. One down. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Out. 2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here is Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Righty delivers. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the dirt, blocked. Nobody out. Runner at first. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Anthony, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first in time. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. This one popped up. Betts is underneath it. And the inning is over. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here is Bryce Harper. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses. Full count now. On the ground. Correa over to first. And it's a 1-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Burns back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Slings it across and quickly one away in the second. Here is Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. Good take by Torres. One out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that one. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Turns and fires to Betts. And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. To the top of the lineup, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
That one away inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning, and here is Jason Varitek. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Junior makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one in the dirt. He was late there, strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
1 and 2's the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Varitek, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Cut on and miss. Hung up in a rundown now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Next offering upstairs. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. In the dirt. No advance. Good job on the dish. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now here it looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cody Bellinger looking to start something with 1 gone. And there's the strike. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Travis Bazzana. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on.
0 balls,
Top
1
half
strike.
of inning number 4. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Mad Max notches the K. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder.